What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. And it looked like Becky, Hammond, and Asia Wilson is claiming the Indiana Fever received a special whistle. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. So it looked like Becky Hammond and Asia Wilson, of all people, is claiming that the Indiana Fever received a special whistle. Now, one thing I will say before we get into this whole debacle is I told y'all going into this series that the Indiana Fever whistle looked a little spooky. Going all the way back to the regular season, I broke it all down to y'all, claiming pretty much allegedly that Kathy made the phone call to fix the Fever whistle due to viewership. And what did I tell y'all? You always follow the money. Now, what's happening with the WNBA right now? The referees are horrible. And for two, the ratings are tanking. Now, I'm not saying this whole thing is a conspiracy. What I can tell you is that there is something definitely going on with the Indiana Fever whistle, and I'm all for it. I'm telling you, bro. At this point, I am all for it because we all know how bad the referees treated the Indiana Fever early on in the season and pretty much all of last year. They did not have a whistle in their favor whatsoever. Now, it's real spooky to how all of a sudden Caitlin Clark is out. The Indiana Fever is still the hottest storyline in all of the WNBA. And specifically, the ratings is down. Now, all of a sudden, the Indiana Fever are getting 30-some calls a game. What the hell is going on? Now, I'm here to tell you, Becky Hammond made it her business to tell the entire world something is happening with this whistle. And my thing is, don't play devil advocate now, because when you got your special whistle for many, many years, you said nothing. Now, it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. Let's check out what she had to say. Roll the footage.
Before we hit Zoom, anyone want to start us off real quick?
Recording in progress.
Going once. Sabrina?
For Becky, certainly felt like a differently officiated game than other parts of the series. I think we had more defensive 3 seconds today than any other part of the playoffs. I just wonder how you felt about the overall flow of the game.
Well, they shot 34 free throws and we shot 11. Next question.
Becky, you guys didn't lead for the vast majority of the game. You had that run in the third where you pulled within one, but what did you feel like was the biggest difference today versus other games?
Just our defense. You know, we're better when we play out of our defense. We didn't get a lot of stops. We shot a lot of free throws. We didn't. That all affects the game, affects the flow of the game. But it was us on the defensive end.
Was it just like a execution or more so energy?
Probably more energy. I think we know what we're supposed to be doing for sure. You know, this is game 4. But you still have to come out there and, you know, our pickup points always tell me kind of where we're going to be at, and they were not good.
Coach, here.
Okay.
I wonder what happened on the play when you called timeout and you didn't have it. Was it like?
Yeah, I think that was a mistake.
All right.
That's what that was, a good old-fashioned mistake. I thought I had 2 in a reset, and I only had 1 in a reset. So we got to be sharper there, for sure.
Questions for players at all?
Asia, what's the biggest thing you're going to be stressing with the team as you guys go back home and look ahead to Tuesday?
Defense. That's it.
All right, we'll go to Callie on Zoom. Callie.
Just a question for what informed your rotation? I think this was maybe the most we've seen of Jewel Lloyd in the postseason, and then not a lot of Dana Evans.
Callie, can you repeat the first part of your question, please?
something with rotations because we saw more Jewel than.
Yeah, just
than
what
not a lot
informed
of
your
games.
rotations tonight? What did you like that you were seeing from Jewel that informed her increased minutes? And then maybe why were Dana Evans' minutes restricted so much?
It wasn't about just restricted minutes. It's just who I feel is best in the moment. Dana didn't do anything specifically wrong. I didn't think we were getting downhill as well as we had in the past, so I went a different pathway. You saw more Megan because Liz was in a lot of foul trouble. So the rotations were the rotations. I mean, everybody's capable that steps out on that court. Everybody knows what we're doing. But I felt like we were getting pounded a bit on the inside, so I didn't want to go too small. And a lot of times the rotations, it puts a smaller player out there.
So while you're looking at that box score, I'm wondering what's really standing out to you there.
I was just looking at the fouls. Like Liz had 5, Jackie had 5, Chelsea had 5, and that's very interesting to me because I'm not saying we don't foul. Yeah, we foul here and there, but that's very interesting.
Megan had 4.
What? Oh my God, that's interesting. That's what I was looking at. But we'll do better. We gotta play better defense.
By interesting, do you mean that shit?
Yeah, I can't say that because I got a brand to protect. But
Say it, I have no brand.
yeah, it's interesting. But we'll be better.
Liz, foul trouble impacted you on the rotation and her impact on the defensive end.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts us. We need to be able to play Liz heavy minutes. She's been an impactful player in this series. I got to go back and look at the tape, but it seemed like there was a lot of grabbing and holding down there. That got called one way.
Anything else?
I did appreciate it was a little tighter called, but tighter on both ends would have been nice.
Hi, yes, this question is for Chelsea. As one of the local leaders in this on this team for the guards, what exactly are you going into this game 5 and making sure that you guys are giving Asia more help and that there is going to be a little bit more consistency?
I mean, Asia said it. Defensively, we got to be a lot better.
Most people are too lazy to do this, but it saves homeowners a fortune. I worked in construction for 20 years now, and it shocks me how many people pay a fortune to upgrade their gutters when there are services like the Gutter Remodel Relief Service. As long as you own your home, you can apply for and get approved for an affordable gutter transformation within 2 minutes. You can click the button below and find out almost instantly if you're eligible. I've done this for hundreds of my clients over the years, but still so many people will pay $2,500 for new gutter systems without knowing it. The best part is that there is zero cost to apply for the service. The only downside is not every zip code is covered, but I know there are still spots available, so I would try immediately. You can find out in minutes if you're approved. Click the link below to learn more. There's literally nothing to lose.
Make it different. But Aaliyah did say I have a special whistle. She shot 13 today. Yeah. Yeah, she said the last game I had a special whistle, which is cool. So we just got to play better defense, make her look a little difficult, and kind of go from there.
All right, thank you all.
Yep.
Recording.